Hello YouTube, it is TheGamingProphecy, and here today we're playing RollerCoasterTycoon World. Woo! This is the beta weekend 1, and we're just going to jump straight into the sandbox because, seriously, oh crap. We'll just call it weekend 1. Okay, so I have played this a little bit before because I wanted to get a feel for the game. I'm still not used to it, but I've learnt a couple of things along the way, so we're gonna get straight into this, I guess. There are some things we can do in this beta, but there are some things we cannot. Yada yada. It's very difficult to do things, but it's mainly a bit glitchy as it is beta weekend. I will come back as soon as this is actually finished loading, so yeah, be right back in a minute. Okay, so this is RollerCoasterTycoon World. Now, I understand there's going to be quite a few worlds and stuff when the game officially launches, but this is what we're dealing with for the beta. You can see they have a car park, and I've heard that when you're actually playing the proper game, cars will not be in there until you actually get visitors, and there's a subway and stuff like that. That's how people get in. And since it's Halloween, so happy Halloween, I hope you have a great one. Get lots of sweets or candy and get fat, I guess. But yeah, there's ghost peeps instead of normal peeps. But that's kind of cool. There's a lot of detail in this game, which you can already tell. And we're just going to jump straight into this and just build some paths. So go to the path tool, straight path, large. We'll have stone path, I think. Press G and you get a grid, so you can actually just snap. This one thing I didn't know before, and I am glad that I do, so you can actually build nice straight paths and organise your park properly. So, you know, it's pretty damn good. Oh, not like that though. Trust me to build a straight park. Alright. So, you can also add things like fountains. So, place a fountain there, and we can do curved paths. So, not entirely sure how this works, to be honest, because apparently it is very awkward to build this curved path. I don't know why, but yeah, it does not like curved paths. So we're just going to jump straight in and build a coaster. There's quite a few, but I think we're going to go with a dive coaster today. Now, oh, they've added the custom stations. Ah, okay, so we'll show off the stations. They didn't have these last time I played. So we have Station 1, which is quite a nice one. You have the generic, you have this one, you have like an adventure station, which looks pretty cool to be honest, and a futuristic. So, tell you what, we're going to go with this one. I do like the look of this one. That one is nice. And by the looks of it, they've added trains. No, they haven't added colours. I want to be able to change the colours in the station, because that would be quite a cool feature. We'll go with... yeah, we'll go with the futuristic cars on this one. So, yeah. Right, track. We'll just go ahead and build this, so we'll delete this one. And we'll just click here and get rid of it. Actually, no, we might want the grid. No, we won't. Okay. And we'll just get building. So, you press 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 is height, so like this. 2 is like a curve angle sort of thing. 3 is rotation. And 4 is angle. So 2 is that type of angle there. 3 is rotation. 4 is angle. So this we're going to go quite high. Almost curve it a bit. Not a great amount. But I do want it curved like that. Go up. That'll do. So that's quite a nice thing. Click again. And we will get rid of this. Go down a bit, and we'll curve around and go down. Not sure why it's being weird, but it is. Maybe if we just get rid of this curve, I guess. And let's get down. Now the red is generally bad, but I think if you're trying to be a bit freedom, don't entirely go around that because it's not always right. So go around like that. Start smoothing this out. Go up a little bit. Smooth it out even more. Go over the station. Go to the station there, and then we'll start dropping it a little bit. Curving that way. We'll drop even more. Curve even more. Go around here. There are specialty items, so we could do loops, corkscrews, so you go straight into a loop there if we wanted to, but we won't. This isn't very high, so we'll build a loop coaster in a minute. And we'll go down a little bit more, go around a little bit more, and then we'll go about to there, and then we'll straighten this out, go there, and add some friction braking there, which will lower the braking down to like 1. We don't want it too much. And that's our coaster. It's pretty simple to build. As you can see, we can add some colours, so it's like bluish orange, so we'll go with like a nice dark blue track, nice orange, oh that looks very eye popping, and we'll go for a cyan sort of, yeah that's nice, I like that. And we'll go for a test, so we'll just test it, we'll go third person for now. Let it go up. Low, actually, we're going to increase that chain speed, because that is very slow. We'll test it. So, I'm not sure how you can go straight into coaster view from a test. Like, I'm not sure how that works. Ah, there we go. So, we're in this futuristic car with these hologram sort of things. It's kind of cool looking. We're going down, do this little turn. Around, whoa! It's really smooth, and now I'm actually getting used to the coaster building. So you've just got to experiment and do what you want, and sometimes your car will fly off, sometimes it won't. You just got to experiment with it, you know. So I believe that was a success. Yeah, it was. All cars stayed on, nothing bad happened. That is a successful coaster right there. So what we'll do is we'll call it the diver, or the swoop. Call it the swoop. Safety's really high, nausea is low. It's quite a nice little ride. Low submission price. And we'll open it to general public. Now, I want to point out there are like colour options and stuff, so hopefully we'll be able to test, like change all the stuff. It's operating mode, so enabled. I'm not sure what that does, but you can add trains. I'm guessing we'll be able to have longer stations. We just got to wait and see. So what we'll do is build a little path, a little queue path, and make it go like, we'll go with the grid actually. So we'll do it from grid. So we'll do it the grid way, like that. It's very nice. It's nice and modern looking. And then I thought we went with a stone path for this. Obviously we didn't, so I do want to change that. Or we can't. Actually, yes we can. Screw it. Let's get rid of the path. Path and keys. I want a stone path, please. So it's not working. Apparently it's not working. I have ordered the deluxe, I guess, edition, so I will have all the nice little stuff that comes out with it. So there's no worry with that. Why did that not? This game's confusing. It is in beta, so you've got to forgive it. We'll go with this stone path, and we'll go here and here. Okay, right. And that's our coaster. That's our first coaster built. Is it open? Now it is. Okay, so you can see the little ghosts that are going on the road. They go here, ticket mission. And there's an operating booth here, which I'm not sure what that does. We'll just let it go whenever. And as you see, they are a little bit glitchy, but they do go through the actual operating. Now, there's one thing I've just noticed. The colours are not what we set them, so we'll go orange. No, we went dark blue on this. Orange on that. We'll go for another orange on that. Okay. And we'll open it. Okay, there we go. That is our first coaster. It's very pretty, and as you can see, it's getting a bit dark, so we're going to throw some lights in this shit. So you can have the grid on, or you can not have the grid. It depends how accurate you want to be. Now I want to be quite accurate, so we're going to throw lights here, lights here, lights here, lights here. So you've still got that very accurate feeling that there was in the first RollerCoasterTycoon. There are flags now. I'm in England, so we're going to put some British flags along here. We won't put one there because it looked glitchy. Apparently we can't put one there. That's weird. Why can we not place one there? Oh, we'll place on that. You see there's people on our ride? Oh no, it's not. Okay, apparently it's not. But it just goes for a little swoop. Goes along here, goes down. This game is beautiful. I do like the new shadows, although these aren't very clean, but it is in beta, so they're most probably going to improve on it. Just for a nice little swoop around there. And when we're building this, you can see that some of the track pieces were red, so it shows that it's not meant to go like that, but it works. That's one thing I was afraid of when I first played this, but you just got to ignore it and jump around the boat and do what you want. So we'll go build another coaster after we do a bit of terrain deformation. So you can deform the terrain like you used to be able to. Now these don't move with it at the moment, but I think they're going to add a tool. Well, I'm hoping they do when the game fully comes out, so you can actually change like the supports, because they have been glitching me out when I've previously played sometimes. I'm going to add like a nice little mountain sort of part in here. Yeah, there we go. There are some paints, but there's not rocks or anything. They're not giving you all of the ability, so just do something like that. And we'll let it go round. Now, say I want a little pond area, so deform that down, go the water tool, which is really weird. The water actually does move, and you can actually, yeah, it's weird, and you can actually flood the area. So you can see it, like the longer you hold it, it just goes along into the things. But say I put some here, it does fill up this, so you can tell they're going to have the waterfall feature in sometime. Anyway, that's our first coaster. I'm going to stop blabbering. We'll add some scenery around here, so we'll go some decor, which there isn't much of at the moment, but that's okay. It is brand new in, so let's some rocks, a little bit of rotation, go to different rocks around here. Yes, we'll add this weird looking thing right here. That looks cool. Add a crashed UFO, because why the hell not? You know, just decorations. It's really cool how they've done this. Now, we've got a coaster builder, and I want to try and build an accelerator coaster. Actually, no, we'll build a hyper coaster, because you can actually do acceleration tracks with that. Now, this one I do want really futuristic, so we will put this around about here. Okay, so the track is starting this side. Is there a grid option? There is. Good. Alright, so we'll go with a boost. We're going to have a boost track on this, so we'll get this track to boost straight out. Not sure what speed we can go. Yeah, we'll go max boost force, so 10. Okay, so this road's going to be cray-cray. Go up here, go up, we'll go angle way up. Actually, no, not way up, I want to be gentle. Don't want it to be like neck breaking or anything. Give them a bit of a turn, a bit of a rotation on the track. A bit more of a rotation, like that. You can get really intricate with these, so we'll start smoothing out. We'll go around here. Start going down again. Fly over here. We'll even out our little curve completely. Only specialty, there is a loop. We'll add the loop in. And then we'll come for another curve around. To 0, and then we'll come down a little bit. Okay. For some reason there's a constant noise of the coasters. It is alpha, you have to forgive these little things. Add a little bit of braking. We'll come for a very slight corner. We'll come down. We'll add a slight curve, nothing major. Just enough to get it to go around here. And we'll even out that curve and we'll go to the stop. So, you see you can get pretty big with these coasters. Now, train, we're going fully futuristic, so you can change all different parts, as I did show you, but different coasters have different parts, so I'm going to have that, to have a dragon set, but we're going to have fairly modern. We won't go too big on the coaster. Colours, we'll keep the futuristic theme. Let's go for some white, some blue, some more blue. We'll send it straight for a test, so okay, we'll do a test that way. We'll just watch this boost, so here it goes. Hopefully nothing flies off. It shouldn't. Oh, first crash of the day. Okay, so we found our problem. This corner was a little too strong, so it hits 75. Flipping heck. Okay. So this corner isn't curving round enough, so need it to curve a bit more around here. So we can increase this. And we can increase the corner. That might work. We'll give it a test. Because you never know what's going to happen, so we'll give it another go. Just going to speed it along. Drop a nice little bend again. Go around this. Hopefully it does not fall off. Oh, oh. That worked. Successfully done the loop. Goes around that corner nicely. And the brakes need to be stronger. Okay. So. You can see those didn't disappear because I clicked, so we're going to have to increase this brake force. Maybe add the friction brakes on here. Lower them a bit. And one thing that I do have in mind, these don't disappear if you end that test thing, so that's most probably absolutely going to be fixed in the final edition of the game, or the weekend too, but this will go. Now, I apologise if this video is too long, but I just wanted to show some pretty cool stuff in this game. Go around here. Zooming along, we'll ride this one in a minute. We'll call it Zoom. There's one thing I really want to happen is us to be able to change the colours of the cars and stations. I think I mentioned this like that already, but that'd be a good feature. And as you can see, it's slowed down nicely. It's going around that corner. And back into the station, and that's a successful coaster. Here's the stats. It's quite exciting. It's not very nauseating. It's a good ride. It passed safety. So, could assume. Not very creative in naming, I'm sorry. We'll open it to the public, and we will go and grab some cues. So, we'll just add this sort of stuff. So, not sure why the curve's too steep on that. Not sure what's going on, but there we go. That's one. Now we just got to get the stone path and build it to there. Right, and that is the second coaster built. So there's a little bit of a terrain glitch, so we'll just lower this little bit here, which isn't working apparently, so we'll just flatten that out. There are going to be bugs. Anyway, so we've built two coasters. This one's extremely big, but it has quite a launch. And I did say we were going to ride it, so we will most definitely give it a test. So here we go. Oh. This would be a very fun coaster to ride. So the loop. Go around this bend. And we hit the brakes. So there we go. That is the coasters in this game. It's pretty cool. You can build wooden. I'll go through types extra quickly. There's hyper, which is the one we just built. There's a wooden. There's stand up, which is the one here. Actually, no, that's not this one. This one's different. Dive on's this one here. So we've got stand up, we have dive, we have flawless, flying, inverted, accelerator, and wing. I will be building more of these. I'll do more videos on this, obviously, in the future. As you can see here, it shows all the miles per hour that it reaches. So when it hits that loop, it is currently travelling at about 76 miles an hour. So it drops to 58 on the down. And increase 68 again. So it's a pretty quick coaster. At the end of the boost, it's at 86 miles an hour. So if you've ever been to Stealth, ridden Stealth at Thorpe Park, it's pretty much the same speeds. It's crazy. That is one thing I do want to build actually, is a stealth coaster on RollerCoasterTycoon. So if you guys want more of these videos, just hit that like down below, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, thank you for watching. Happy Halloween.